And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Achua. And it's Westbrook in at the guard position. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this grade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Lets it go with a three. Another shot, Smith. Rebound by the Kings. Achua finds Levine. And again, Sacramento with a three.
Quick trigger there. Levine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hands.
Here's Jones. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Giddey. Hits it from about 6 feet away.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any.
And the accelerated release from DeRozan gave him the upper hand there.
Levine against Giddey. Yes, that goes in. Giddey's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
I mean, the NBA is just nuts these days. 6'11" guys like Sabonis, zero fear shooting the rock. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Beyond the arc. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Sacramento leading by 7. Here's Achua. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, Levine is out there to finish plays, but if a guy is open, he'll make the extra pass.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's DeRozan, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Good on the shot.
Fancy ball handling right there by Jones. At his size, he can be very elusive.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. To see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting. But everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
Here's Simons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
Bulls trail by 13. Nobody near Williams. And the Bulls with another miss. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Sacramento. Here's DeRozan, and the layup is good. DeRozan's got 11.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 11. And it's off from three-point range. To the middle. And that one's good. Richards.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Bulls trail by 15. Here's Ivy. Changes up. And that one's good. Richards.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now, here's Ivy. Nothing on the board. Yabusele nails the baby hook.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Off target from three-point range. Chicago's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Sacramento Kings. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for
20.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Okoro. Buzelis out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Sexton in at the two spot. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you, Kevin.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Dillingham. And that one goes long.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
Clifford, good.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Buzelis. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
That bucket in no time at all.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Here's Clifford. Makes it off the glass. And the Kings lead by 17.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. So for the Bulls, Josh Giddey comes in for Sexton. And Trey Jones subbed in for Dillingham. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Buzelis. And Zach LaVine pulls it down. Sacramento leading by 15. Westbrook not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And Smith with the stop.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. They get it again. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
And the dunk by Smith.
A skilled passer. Jones is quick to spot these openings for his team.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 17 trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update.
Jones gutting it out in close.
Offensive rebound, second chance shot, and Sabonis finishes it off. Sabonis has got 7 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Jones kicks to Williams. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Richards. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Nice to see Sabonis stretch the floor with his jumper. He's a big man with a well-rounded skill set. And sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
And that one, good. And the Kings lead by 17.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Richards passes to Jones. Here's Yabusele. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 points.
Jones kicks to Giddey. Pass to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis, the best to DeRozan. Shot's good from Plowden. Plowden's got his first bucket in this one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's Sacramento sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The score.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, move the ball. That's a great shot. They're in full control of this game.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
I know teams love to rely on the 3 these days, but you got to know when to get away. They did it, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And it's just about time.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And the real star stand of this Kings team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
Sabonis gets the bucket.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Giddey kicks to a Okoro. Down low, Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's DeRozan. He drains the quick shot. DeRozan's got 17.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
You gotta make some noise!
Jones in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. On the basket by Jones. He has 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's DeRozan. Here's Sabonis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
Jones finds Giddey. Power down with both hands.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
Bulls trail by 21. Outside, Jones. Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Ivy's checked in for the Bulls. And Fernie Simons comes in for Jones. Fires, high post. Achiuwa, no good. Bulls have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
The kick out to Simons. And he's way off from outside. Kings leading now by 19 points.
2 minutes remaining.
LaVine for 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. LaVine's got 15 points.
Well, look, LaVine is as dangerous from everywhere on the floor as anyone you'll see. As confident a player as you'll find. I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 17 points in the game.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
And it's Smith missing.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. maybe not their best option now.
Here's Westbrook. Kept alive. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Chicago making a switch here. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Smith. Abusele comes in for Buzelis. Williams, he's checked in for Okoro. And it's Sexton in for Jaden Ivey. 46 seconds left to play in the third.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his second basket of the game.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
The shot's good from Monk.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
To the paint. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Monk's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And so it's Sacramento out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Bulls 5 right now. Miller is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Dillingham. Then it's Williams. And it's Sexton in at the two-guard spot.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Williams. Again, Williams missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Here's Dillingham. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Pass to Plowden. Levine up top, defended by Sexton. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Williams, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Fires for 3. And he banks in the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
To the inside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And they've really been able to get out in transition
and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Pass to Dillingham. And here's Sexton. Here's Miller. Now Dillingham. Here's Yabusele. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Yabusele's got 4 points now in the quarter. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
From the arc. And no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
Yeah, the mid-range shot is not a lost art for Levine. He's a very skilled guy in that area.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team
Sexton,
foul.
an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Ivy's checked in for Miller, and it's Simons in for Dillingham.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
Simons, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, Simons.
Shooting for Chicago.
And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
Sacramento making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Okoro's checked in. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Second shot opportunity, and Sabonis finishes it off.
And, guys, we see more of this every year. Sabonis looking for his own offense.
Here's Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Sacramento.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Domantas Sabonis.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
To the wing on the left, and Yabusele wide open, and he shoots. Westbrook pulls it in. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Kings. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Hands it from downtown.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
They get it back. The shot by Ivy, no good. And the Kings with possession. Back to Westbrook. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Bulls ball.
.20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Yabusele. It's Williams, high post. Snatched up. Yabusele kicks to Williams. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. On the out.